Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel everybody. I'm Lady Nyca and with our trending topic of the week, child. This is Fuck Shit Friday. You know, where we talk shit while swallowing spit on all of the latest news and gossip in the world of entertainment, sports, and sometimes I'll sprinkle a little politics down up through there for you. That's what I do. I do it for you. But we're going to talk about some stuff. Y'all know what we do over here. Before I begin, I want to apologize. I didn't get a chance to come back live yesterday, y'all. I got the ripping and running. And by the time I settled back down, it was almost 9 o'clock. And other people were live. And y'all know I'm not a live girl, so it didn't bother me none at all not to go live. But I want to thank everybody that came down and through for the live on yesterday. It was impromptu. I was on my way down there to the Comcast place to get me some cable situations together. Really, it wasn't the cable, it was the internet box. But they gave me a brand new one, and so far I haven't had any problems. So hopefully that's an issue resolved right there. I'm trying to get my tea together. I got my fan blowing so I don't get the coughing and can on, because you know I get overheated. I can't do it. Today's video is being sponsored by our unofficial sponsor, Red Diamond Tea. I love this shit, girl. I love this shit. I ain't got the vodka in it yet. I'm going to wait till after the video. Oh, ain't nothing like some tea, baby. But anyway, y'all, somebody sent me a story just like 5 or 10 minutes ago before I got ready to get on here, telling me that Tony Braxton and Birdman planning to have a baby by surrogacy. I don't know how true that is because I haven't had a chance to check that out. But the source was media takeout. And you know with them mugs, you got to be careful, girl, because ain't no telling. They might be telling you one thing, and next thing you know, it's something totally different. Let me get comfortable, because we're going to be here a little second. I ain't going to hold you long, but I'm going to hold you a second. So, I don't know how true that is. When my sources, when I can dig this up and find out that something really is going on there, I might talk about it. It ain't that big of a deal. I mean, they grown. Now, I do have to ask, you know, what the fuck would a 51-year-old want with another baby when they already got 2 kids? But who is it for me? You know, this is a new day and age. Women having babies well into their 50s, so, and she's doing it by surrogacy because, you know, she got that lupus, and I'm quite sure that would be very trying on her body to try to, you know, carry a baby now at this stage. So, I don't know how true that shit is. I don't know if it's true at all. But that's the word on the curve via media takeout that Birdman and Tony Braxton have gotten a surrogacy. She unfroze some eggs she had frozen years ago, and they are trying to, I guess, impregnate. So if I hear anything else about it, I'll roll on over here with you to it. But I don't know. I don't know how to confirm or deny that right now, because child, media takeout, you know, you just got to do Jesus. Anyway, let's get into the trending topics and stuff that I want to discuss with you all this week. First story is Howard Stern apologized to Wendy Williams. You guys recall I did a video because I've been keeping up with this Wendy Williams situation, and I'm about to give you something after this that's going to make you, you know, I ain't saying jump off the bandwagon. I'm just saying put that bitch on pause because I don't know. But anyway, right now, the story I want to talk about is him apologizing to her for snapping on her when she said he had gone soft in Hollywood. Now remember, he called her a jealous bitch in a fire on-air rant, but apologized to her and removed that rant from his archives. So when you go to Sirius Radio and look at his past episodes, you won't find where he had cussed her ass out because he took it down, okay? She talked about it on her show and said if he had never apologized, he would still be one of the most influential people shaping her career. And she said only 2 people have that accolade in her books, and that's him and Oprah. They helped shape her career. She said that she was heartbroken when she heard about it because it appeared he was fighting with her, but she wasn't fighting with him. So what I got out of that is that was a misunderstanding that the two of them had, you know. He heard something and he took it the wrong way, and before he reached out to her, because they are friends, and clarified, he actually took to the airways and just ranted her out, you know, just did the fool on her ass. And that's why I always tell y'all down here on the YouTube, when you in the height of your emotions, you do not supposed to cut your camera on, go online, don't do shit. Just wait till you settle in your spirit and you can think clearly as to how you want to respond to something that's being said about you. That's the reason why these people be posting and deleting and putting videos up and putting them on private and deleting them and putting them on unlisted to keep their goddamn watch time out. That's why they do that. They do it because you can got on here and said some shit and it's not well perceived, and you may, even if the crowd say that it's okay, for you, you may realize how far off to the left you went with that. Now, I am not perfect. I done went off down here before. I done went all the way fuck off or down here before. But when you learn better, you do better. When I react to somebody saying something, that's after I done sat here and processed it, and I come back and I give you a video or live, and I say what I gotta say. And it's not, you don't see me hooping, hollering, cussing, and about to lose my goddamn breath and running up my blood pressure and stuff like that. I don't do that. I just respond. That's all. I respond calmly because I have already went through that stage where you be mad as fuck and wanting to get your point across. I been already went through it, so ain't no sense in me coming down here acting no fool like that. But I'm glad he apologized to her, because if y'all friends and you see she thinks of him so highly, I don't want him feeling like that about her, because I don't think she said it from a bad place. I don't. So the fact that he apologized and they in a good space with one another is wonderful. Now, moving on. Many of y'all know I have been talking about this Wendy Williams situation a whole lot. One, I identified with it in the fact that I know what it's like to be with a man and he out here doing God only knows what. And because y'all are known in that area, see, she known worldwide. We was just known in our area. And I would hear stuff. And it was humiliating, because story after story after story, some of which I confirmed, I still wasn't strong enough as a woman and to be able to walk away from this situation, because I was starting to get adjusted to a lifestyle. You know, I wasn't rich, but I was very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. And I wanted to hold on to that as long as I possibly could. But in time, I had to realize that, well, I had to love me. And when I started loving me, everything else fell by the wayside, child. I didn't care about nothing but them eggs. Me and them eggs. That was all I cared about. So, you know, I've been following this story. And somebody sent me a link. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. It was a link to a Tasha K video that I'm understanding was done today, where she talks about Wendy Williams. And in that video, she says that there are no court records on file. I don't know who the hell that is. But anyway, somebody calling. I'm recording by my phone. I ain't using the computer. Hold on, y'all. I don't see if I know that. I don't know that damn number. Anyway, so long story short, I went to look up and see if I could find, because if there's a petition filed for divorce, it's public record. And upon doing that, I didn't find anything that Wendy has filed for divorce. Now, I don't know, because I've never been in the upper echelon of society as she is. I don't know if it's a way that they could be actually in the divorce process and it not be a matter of public records. I don't know if that's even possible. But I will say this. I couldn't find nothing. And I even got hold to one of my good Judas that do a lot of research for me. And she couldn't find it either. So I'm going to say this right here. That's Wendy Williams' business. if in fact what Tasha K say is true, and this man and this woman has not dissolved or not in the process of dissolving their marriage, in fact she's still with him, he just digging her down a little bit better and then sent Sharina off to the Dominican Republic. I don't know if that's true or not, because my sources haven't confirmed it. Now, I'm not as big a YouTuber as Tasha K is, and I'm not going to say that what she's saying is a lie. All I'm going to say is I have to agree with her. You cannot find that petition for divorce nowhere. Now, I looked, and then I put my person on it, and this girl is really good at researching stuff, and she could not find any evidence of this. So what I want to say about this is, if in fact it's true, and she's hoodwinking us right now to believe that this marriage is about to be over, and she about to go live her best good life, she ain't going back and forth with that nigga, if that ain't the truth, then I don't understand what was the purpose of it. You could have just stayed with him. Shit, everybody, he been cheating on you for 10 years, girl. He been cheating on you for 10 years. Yeah, it came out, media takeout, not media takeout, Page 6 and the Daily Mail been airing his ass out. If you decided to stay in that, but you don't want the world to know because you trying to hold on to this, I hear me woman, I'm raw bullshit, then you doing yourself an injustice. I personally don't care, but you doing, what the hell is this? Somebody sent me this, and I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, I don't even use this no more. I'm going to talk about this in a few minutes because I want to address it to Pink Ice in case she watched this video. But anyway, I don't know what to think about that whole situation. I don't. Now, personally, I would have been done. And what we hear and what I've been reporting to y'all would have been the truth, because that's how I would have handled it. I would have cut ties with him as quickly as possible. He wouldn't be around me in my work atmosphere all day long, being a reminder of what we going through in our personal life. I just wouldn't have it around me. However, if that is not the case and she's only pretending to us that she's happy, she's pretending to us that she's moving on with her life and about to live her best good life, then that's on her, for real. You're not going to want to be free of the bullshit until you decide to be free of the bullshit. Even when over there on the video, the girl say Wendy actually is very irritated that she can't wear her ring anymore. Now, you can't make somebody love themselves. If being with that man and having that image of a happy woman because you feel like, you might be done got that age to where don't nobody want you, then girl, you really need to go sit in the psychiatrist's chair. Because a man will want a woman from 8 to 80 blind, crippled, and crazy. Now, will men want you when you're not in the best years of your life? Depending on how you held up over the years. What I'm basically saying is, I don't know if this is true, but if it is, this is not necessary. Live in your truth. I told y'all, when you live in your truth, you live free. Because you don't have to worry about, you don't got to worry about covering shit up. So if they are pretending and she's lying, then she's doing a hell of a lot of pretending and thus still not living in her truth. And that's the kind of shit that makes you fall off the wagon. I hope that what Tasha reported isn't completely correct. I hope that we are not looking in the right areas, or maybe it's some kind of way we're not able to find this, but it's there. A petition for divorce has been filed between the two. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know, because y'all know I have really looked at Wendy in a totally different light since this started. One, because I identify with what she must feel like as a wife and a mother and a woman. But to hoodwink your audience who is standing by you, even people who didn't really care for you too much because of how you do what you do for the last 20 plus years, girl, I don't know. I don't know, Wendy, but it's a damn shame, because you may be fooling us, but it's you that you really making a fool out of. because you may have him under you. If you gotta threaten him not to have any dealings with her, if you gotta make him take her ass off to the Dominican Republic and not be seen and talking to her family and whatnot, if you got to do all of that to watch your man, then he ain't worth having. See, because what's for you is for you. You ain't got to investigate on it. You ain't got to PI nobody. It's for you. If he really is your equal yoke, then, or at least you feel that way, you should not have ever had a private investigator. See, that's my problem with it. Y'all having private investigators checking into these meetings for what? When your gut tell you that you need that, then your gut should also be telling you, okay, check into it, because I don't want you to be no fool. But at the same time, your gut ought to be telling you it's time to start making an exit strategy. At least it did for me, girl. When I got tired of confirming and finding out and confirming, I started an exit plan. I started a 5-year exit plan. And when I exited. For real. Now, them times I got mad in between then and ran home to my dad and them, or went and got a hotel room, or went over to the good Judy house and spent a couple of days just to make him feel some kind of way. I was bullshitting with myself. But when I knew in my heart I was done and it was time to go, I devised a 5-year exit strategy, and I saw it to the end. And thus here I am today talking to y'all, single, already mingling, and happy than a motherfucker. Okay. That's all I have to say about that. I wasted too much time with that. Kodak Black, silly ass person, silly ass rapper, was arrested in Miami outside the Rolling Loud Festival for falsifying paperwork to purchase a firearm in Florida. Now, he stated on the firearm application that he was not facing any other serious criminal charges. Dude, you a whole felon out here. A whole felon out here. Child, you know damn well a convicted felon is prohibited from having a firearm. What made you think these people wouldn't do that, wouldn't check you out? Now, because of your bullshit, you are now facing 10 years and a $250 fine if convicted. And y'all recall, I just told y'all not too long ago that he was arrested at the Canadian-U.S. border. And when he was arrested, he was found to have a loaded gun a few months ago. Don't make no damn sense. Just don't make no sense. What the fuck is wrong with him? Has he ever had a psych eval is what I'm wondering. Because, see, one thing I'm starting to learn as I continue on in life, and even down here on YouTube, mental illness go undiagnosed a lot in the black community. Because we don't want to say anything. It's alright for your arm to fuck up. It's alright for you to have little arthritis in your knees. It's alright for you to have a little lupus. It's alright for you to have a little bipolar and talk about it. But it seems like it's something wrong with people saying or realizing that the brain is just like any other fucking organ in the body. And it's subject to malfunction sometimes. And when it malfunction on you, it's okay to go get help. There's free services out here to help you be able to get your shit back together. Because they don't want you running around here footloose and crazy. I don't get it. Blessed and stupid. But let him keep playing. Let him keep playing with these people with these charges. Keep testing the law. He gonna wind up somewhere where he gonna be getting 3 hots in a cot every single day. Now, moving on. Y'all remember that cartoon Arthur? I know y'all do because it's still on the air after 22 seasons. But for the new folks, the 22nd season is going to have a big reveal. Arthur and his friends are going to be attending the wedding of their teacher, Mr. Ratburn. And producers will reveal that his groom is a groom. That padded female rat that we probably thought he was going to be with, that's his sister. they are going to introduce a gay character into Arthur. Arthur Gay. Now, I know, Arthur is like a lot of these progressive cartoons, we've been seeing that tackle subjects like autism, dyslexia, cancer, and now they tackling the LGBTQ community and making one of their characters a member of it. Now, I'm open to the community. Y'all know my story, for those of you who've been with me a minute. I got a lesbian daughter. And when I finally did understand what it was, because see, people, I ain't homophobic. Homophobia would suggest that I'm scared, and I ain't scared of shit. But I didn't understand. My daughter helped me to be able to understand. So I'm not against the LGBT community. What I'm saying right now is give these kids a chance to make that decision on their own. Some people told me, I've talked to in the community, they said they were born that way. Okay, but when the age you're supposed to be watching Arthur, you don't really know much about that, and I'm just wondering why are they putting that. It's like you advertising that almost, in a sense. It's like a trend. Being gay ain't no goddamn trend. And why we pushing that agenda on children? Let them grow up to the age of where they can understand what it is that they're feeling and who they are. I don't have a problem with shows on TV depicting gay characters when they're of a certain particular age. But little bitty pre and school age elementary kids, why are we putting that gay thing in their face already? It's almost like, to me, they're advertising it, and I don't understand what we advertising. You don't advertise being straight. Why we advertising or promoting? Not that it's something bad. I don't want, because I know I got a lot of little things in the community. I don't want y'all to take this as me talking back against you. What I'm saying is, I feel like society is beginning to take away children's childhood. I don't understand. Being gay and dealing with gay lifestyle is a big thing. Whether you are gay or you're not. That's a big thing. And it's a hard situation to be in, just like it's hard being black, whether you know it or not. Why are we preparing children to be ostracized? Let them get to the age where they understand what they are, and then we deal with helping them navigate society okay with who they are. But just to put it in their heads, that's the years where they forming their opinions and they're beginning to be, they're forming who they gonna be in the future at that age. Why put that in their face like that? It's one thing to say it's okay if that's who you are. It's okay to put that in their life. But to just have all these characters out here promoting it like it's the thing to do, and which it may be the thing to do for some people. But understand, being gay comes with some stuff. Everybody ain't gonna be all right with that. Just like everybody ain't all right with looking at a black face. Y'all know how it is. How many times y'all done been walking down the sidewalk probably in your city and heard click click and look over at some white person in a car, they done locked the door like you really was thinking about their ass. How many times have you really known that you didn't get that job because of the color of your skin? They had done already admit they affirmative action quota. They ain't need you. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot come with it. So I just don't understand why we promoting it so hard. Let it be what it's going to be and address it when it needs to be addressed. But I don't think preschool and kindergarten level kids should be having that thrown in their face yet. Because they don't even know what gay is. They might feel like they feel strange, something different about them. But let them grow up to where they're able to verbalize it. And then we can explain to them their feelings. Help them understand their feelings. And support them as they live their best good life. That's all I'm saying about that. I ain't gonna stay on that too long, 'cause I don't want to make nobody mad. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. I just wasn't okay with it, okay? I'm gonna be honest with it. I feel like you're pushing something up that you don't need to push up because they too young to even understand. That's it. NBA young boy was involved in a shooting outside the Trump International Beach Resort in Miami. The Shade Room say via local 10 News there, witnesses say shots were fired after an alleged altercation between NBA YoungBoy's camp and another rapper's camp. Unfortunately, an innocent bystander was caught in the crossfire. A 43-year-old man was fatally shot as shots rang out at Gay 5 at this Rolling Loud festival. He was there too. Also, a 5-year-old child was grazed by a bullet, and NBA young boy's 19-year-old girlfriend was also hit by a bullet and taken to a nearby hospital. No charges on this particular situation because his camp had weapons, but they were legal weapons. They had paperwork on them, and they only returned fire, according to the Miami-Dade police. First of all, before I get on with anything else, I got an update to him, so we're going to get that toward the end, okay? I got an update, but let's just talk about this particular situation. You can't have shit for niggas no more. We living in a day and age where you can't even have get-togethers and festivals and go to this shit, go to concerts and to the movies and feel safe anymore. Everywhere you go, you got to be on high alert. What is it all about? Y'all want to kill each other, and then what? Go spend the next rest of whatever time you got left on this earth receiving 3 hots and a cot and a whole lot of mistreatment? It don't make sense. These rivalries and stuff don't make no damn sense. Do you? And you ain't got to worry about what the next man. I told y'all in the live yesterday, when you mind your own business, you really ain't got time for nothing else. And these young boys, these young men are very blessed. They in the entertainment business and they making a cute coin. Instead of them trying to invest in businesses and set up generational wealth for themselves, they out here flashing and doing the most. And you know when you elevate to a certain level, you can't take everybody with you. You simply cannot. The niggas you used to hang with when you was in school, when you ain't had nothing, may not be that same group of dudes that you be around or hang with once you're elevated, because they get jealous. They hate you because they ain't you. They're them fans on the front row that ain't really fans. So I don't understand what all this was about, but it's crazy. And because of your foolishness, a child was hurt, a young lady was shot, and a man got shot and killed. When we gonna wake up and realize that this black on black crime ain't what it do? And white people and law enforcement and stuff like that, they sit back and they be laughing at us because they like, shit, let them take each other out. One less one for us to have to deal with. Do y'all know that that's how people, how society look at us, especially the upper echelon peoples? They look at it like that. Law enforcement looks at it like that. Why you think they let a dope dealer sell dope for I don't know how much, how long? And they constantly under surveillance. They don't know it. They let you run. And when they finally get you, they have you on so much stuff, child. If you do be able to see the light of day again on free land, your ass gonna be damn near 1 foot on the banana peel from being in the damn graveyard. Why you set yourself up for that? It's more to life than this right here. That ain't living. That's existing when you living like this. I just don't understand. Damn, that's bad, y'all. Did y'all see the video of the viral photo of the guy who impregnated both the twin sisters? Well, y'all, that foolery right there has led them a TV show. They in the works with a reality show to spill all the tea on their unique situation. And because I ain't got no problem with sharing or nobody else, sharing the spotlight with nobody else, or I'm not intimidated by no other YouTuber. I saw, because I'm subscribed to her, Nyca at Night has an exclusive interview tonight with these, I think, the twins. I don't know what kind of situation they got going on to where they allow one man to impregnate both of them. But, child, if you want more tea, go over to Nyca at Night tonight. And she got a live set up for later on tonight where she's going to talk about, she going to interview these twins. I might have to watch it because I just want to know what in the Sam blazing hell would possess them to want to be with a man that's with both. Girl, this new shit is throwing me. It's throwing me bad. But moving right along, y'all, Nipsey Hussle estate is being sued by Paramount Recording Group, who say that they are owed $32,000 from a previous judgment. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, Paramount Recording filed a creditor's claim seeking to recoup the money they claim that are owed from a 2012 lawsuit they won against a rapper and another party. Well, why you ain't going to the other party? To see what you can get out of them. See, that's why it's always safe to have. Let me finish. Nipsey brother Black Sam recently filed court documents requesting to be named administrator of Nipsey's estate, which is listed at a little over $2 million. A judge hasn't made a ruling on Sam's request, but Sam says he needs to take control of Nipsey's affairs in order to handle incoming business opportunities. Sam say Nipsey died without a will, and in the petition, Sam says that the slain artist's passing has created significant media attention, which in turn has presented potential time-sensitive business matters. In other words, he needs to be able to say what he needs to say so they can get that ball rolling and bringing in the funds right now, while the death of Nipsey Hussle is still fresh and near and dear to many hearts. Now, first of all, I don't understand why in the hell Nipsey Hussle didn't have a will. Y'all, it is so important to have a living will. It's important to have a will. I don't give a damn if you got 2 pearl necklaces. Set up a will. Because when you die, people, especially if you got anything, if you ain't got shit, the family gonna fight for the little shit you got. But if you got anything substantial, people gonna come out the woodworks, and you need to make sure that the people that is still here after you gone don't have to deal with that kind of bullshit. Dot your I's and cross your T's. Get you a living will. It's not that deep, people. It's easy to do. And I just wish people would start doing it. I really do. Sad situation. All kinds of vultures gonna come out the closet claiming like they supposed to have a piece of the pie. And I know they said Nipsey Hussle was a good businessman and a philanthropist and a humanitarian and a activist. He was all that stuff. Girl, how good was he at it when he ain't got nothing but a little over $2 million? See, again, when you start making money, start investing and think about generational wealth. That's how white people do it. That's why Billy Bob and Sue Ellen's mama started a mom and pop business back in the 50s, and now you sitting over here in this Walgreens. One on every corner in most cities. See what I'm saying? We got to think smart, people. Start investing. Start investing in ourselves and start investing in our futures beyond ourselves. Think about your kids to come. That is a very smart thing to do, is to get you some generational wealth started. White people do it all the time. We make $1 million. We ain't thinking about start investing in no businesses or starting a business and putting time and effort and money into it while we here. We think about getting on these. We think about going on these lavish spending sprees. You want to wear Gucci. Motherfuckers that don't even like you. You want to put their labels on. You want to buy big houses and cars. Fuck all that. Invest that money. Make that money make you more money. I wish people would do that, especially these celebrities. Stop getting that quick dollar and thinking that you're going to always be here because you're young. And stop thinking that it's always going to be there, because it's not always going to be there. You have to take the money that you get and invest it and let it grow, and you can make more money. That's just smart business sense 101. I don't know what to tell these people. Anyway, moving along. Dame Dash exes are suing Lee Daniels now over the mogul's $1 million settlement. Rachel Roy and Cindy Morales have filed lawsuits against Daniels, claiming that they are the rightful owners of that $1 million settlement. Y'all remember last year when Dame rolled up on Lee Daniels about that $5 million that he gave him way back in the Precious days, or before Precious, to help Lee, because wasn't nobody really seeing it for him. And Lee was supposed to pay him back, and it has been years and he hadn't. And last year when he confronted him, they were able to sit down and come up with an agreement that he was going to actually pay this man back his $1 million, because he needed it and because it's the right thing to do. Well, baby mama say Dame ain't the one that needs the money. They do. They both claim the money should go to them, as they claim Dash hasn't paid child support, and each now is owed thousands. How much, you may ask? Well, Rachel Roy say he owes her $826,166.88 for the 2 daughters that they share. Morales says that she is owed $244,721.43 for child support for their son. Both say they said, both of them saying that he ain't paid them more than $5 in child support since the beginning of this year, 2019. Dash has denied it, even though he is currently he got warrants out for his arrest for unpaid child support money. He plans to settle the legal battle with the 2 women directly. I wonder what that means. If they come up missing or stinking, shit, I'm telling you. Back in June, JT, one half of the Miami rap duo City Girls, turned herself in to complete a 2-year prison sentence for fraud charges. Despite her March 2020 release date, JT, born Jatavia Johnson, went in under the pretense that she would be released. I'm acting like that girl, ain't it? Ooh, that shade. Is that shade? Okay. Anyway, she was under the impression that she was going to be released in like 6 months with good behavior. After almost 11 months in there, JT is still fighting for early release. A judge recently denied the motion for early release and moved it for the Bureau of Prisons to make the decision, which still offers the opportunity for JT to be released on, it's at their discretion. It's at the Bureau discretion. So until then, I'm sure y'all will continue to post free JT. Those of y'all who are fans. See, if you don't get in shit, you don't have shit to deal with. It's a damn shame she got caught up in shit before she made the money. Now she popping and she can't even enjoy it because they got her locked up. They won't let her out. Anyway, just as it seems things were going well with the B2K on their Millennial Tour, Raz B said hell no and opted out of the tour midway through. The group's social media page reported Raz B has made the decision to take some time to focus on his health and well-being and would not be performing in the Florida dates of their tour. They went on to wish Raz B well in his journey for better health. Now this comes after news Raz B was arrested in an alleged domestic assault in Minnesota. No information was confirmed as to Raz B's actual reason for departing, but reports say that J. Boo and him may have issues between the two of them. They're basically saying that he told Raz B, who we all know suffer from extreme PTSD. Boog is alleged to have been provoking the boy. That's what they saying. They say at a B2K meet and greet in Houston recently, Boog wore a shirt that read, "I don't feel safe." Now, whether that was toward Raz B or not, no reports can confirm or deny, but it's a phrase, something that Raz B said on a now deleted IG post where he said, "I don't feel safe because I feel like Chris Stokes is around," he revealed to his fans. Y'all recall, for years, Raz B has accused Chris Stokes of alleged child molestation and rape. Allegedly. Stokes was the group's former manager and also the older cousin of Raz B, and he always denied it, okay? Y'all, let me tell you something. That boy been saying that for years. His story has never faltered. And as a result of that alleged molestation and rape, this boy been off his rockers for a long time. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, that's all I'm saying, y'all. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Okay? Let's talk Baytown, Texas. An officer, Mr. Juan Dela Cruz, an 11-year veteran of the Baytown Police Department, shot and killed one Miss Pamela Turner, 44, Monday night. Dela Cruz contacted Turner and tried to arrest her, but she resisted, forcing him to use his taser gun on her. And once he got her down and tried to handcuff her, somehow she got hold of his taser, tased him, which resulted in him firing his gun multiple times, and they saying that she only was hit one time. And then he tried to render aid, but Taylor died on the scene. Now, the community members say that the shooting was unjust because Taylor suffers from mental illness and the cop only offered aid after witnesses said that they started saying something. He knew that they had witnessed what had went down. He is currently on the standard paid, he's on that standard administrative leave, which, like I said, is standard protocol. It was reported earlier that she was pregnant because on the video you could hear her saying, "I'm pregnant," but reports have now determined that she was not. Child. I don't know how to feel about that because the pictures I see of that woman, she do look, you can tell something ain't right. But did she deserve to die? Y'all put y'all opinion down there. I don't know how to really feel about that yet. Now, before I get out of here, I want to give y'all an update to the NBA YoungBoy story. Now, apparently a judge in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, has ordered him to be detained after the recent shooting in Miami. He was placed on probation in August of 2017 after she gave him a 10-year suspended sentence, and he was placed on probation for 3 years. She being the district judge, Bonnie Jackson. She said that she's 90% sure NBA YoungBoy was in that video last weekend talking trash and smack. And as it turns out, it was him on the video, so she planning to revoke his probation at his next court appearance, which is June the 21st. A condition of his probation was that he refrains from all social media activity. She alleges to have said that she'd make him serve the suspended prison time. Now, back in 2017, he pleaded guilty to aggravated assault with a firearm in a non-fatal 2016 drive-by shooting, and he was given a 10-year prison sentence, which she suspended and placed on 3 years probation. Judge ain't playing with him. Since then, he has been arrested twice, once in February of 2018 and then again February of this year. February ain't his damn month. He needs to sit down. But she decided that back in 2018 not to revoke his probation following the arrest in 2018. But judge say she's fed up. We got London on the track. Child, how you expect me not to eat you when I'm starving and you ain't feed me? Nah, nigga, fed up. Ooh, that's my song. Got 2 kids and I'm child. That's my song. That's my song. Got 2 kids plus I'm broke. We're sleeping on the floor and now I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Girl, that's a good song. If y'all curious as to what I'm hearing it in my head. It's a song by Derez Deshawn. I'll link it down in my down there, y'all. I'll link it down there and y'all can go and listen to that song. I'm telling you, this song there was pretty good. I like it. But anyway, that's it. That's all, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you, honey. 44 minutes in, we through talking about Fuck Shit Friday. I want to thank you all for your continued support. In closing, as always, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like the video. Ratings. Get me recognized on these YT streets. Comment down below in the panel section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything discussed on this video. If you have not become a love thing for the free 99, go ahead and hit the subscribe button today and become one. Join the swamp, bitch. Become one of the love things. Welcome to the swamp. And also share this video wherever it is that you share videos if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys back for the next video, which may be an impromptu live tomorrow. Y'all have a great remainder to your Friday. Be safe. If I don't come back and do a live and you don't see me this weekend, be safe, be safe, be safe. And I will see you guys again. If not tomorrow, I will see you guys back Monday where we will be talking shit while swallowing spit. I do it in every video, but this is the one I really let loose and let have. Anyway, thank y'all for supporting. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, because I see y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you find this channel to be entertaining and me as well. Thank you. I'm out, y'all. Peace.